Off last time talking about the Depression that has been going on since the bank panic of 1837 and the damage it's done to the president's reputation as a problem solver. So the Democrats, who had controlled the presidency for 12 years, 8 years of that with Jackson and four now with Van Buren, our country has not come out of the Depression yet, and people are suffering. This is the chance the Whigs need to win the election in 1840. Now, William Henry Harrison, who we met before during the Wars of 1812 and the battles with Tecumseh, he is going to run again for president in 1840. Now, he ran in 1836 against Van Buren, did not win, and Van Buren was inaugurated in 1836. John Tyler, he is going to run as Harrison's running mate. That means vice president. Because Harrison had gained national fame defeating Tecumseh and his followers at the Battle of Tippecanoe, Whig campaign slogan for Harrison is going to be Tippecanoe and Tyler too, meaning the president is going to be Harrison and Tyler is going to be his running mate. To win the election, Harrison has to do more than just let Van Buren self-destruct with the mistakes he made during the Depression. He also has to try to win. So he's going to try to win the same support from the people who voted for Jackson. These are laborers and farmers. Whigs are going to adopt a log cabin as their symbol to speak to the common person. In those days in the West, often you would find most people were living in log cabins. They were quickly built in the frontier, and they were makeshift homes with dirt floors, usually one room, maybe a loft on the second floor for a bedroom. But this was many people who were voting now. These people were not wealthy, and this log cabin spoke to them. It was a symbol. Political cartoons in the newspapers of the day are going to show Harrison, who was actually a wealthy man from a Virginia family. He is going to be in front of this log cabin to show you that he is a man of the people, even though really he never set foot in a log cabin before. The Whigs wanted to show that their candidate was a man of the people. That's how the campaigns are running now. Jackson and his democratic spirit has come into the nation, and if you are not showing yourself as a man of the working class, as a man of the labor, you are not going to win presidency. It's a new thing in this country where the commoner will be more highly valued than the elite. The Whigs will ridicule Van Buren as King Martin, a wealthy snob who had spent the people's money on fancy furniture for the White House, showing him as an elite and Harrison as a common person. The log cabin campaign will work, and Harrison will go on to defeat Van Buren by a wide margin. Now, William Henry Harrison is going to become the most famous president of all for the amount of time he serves. He will be inaugurated in March 4th, 1841, as the very first Whig president, and they are celebrating their victories left and right. However, in the inauguration, Henry Harrison caught pneumonia in the cold, rainy March, where he did not use a jacket for his speech outside, and his lengthy speech got him pneumonia, and he will die within 4 weeks of becoming president, which will leave John Tyler of Virginia to become the first vice president to become president through the death of the elected president. So Tyler will become our president, even though Harrison was elected as president. Tyler was elected vice president as a Whig, but he used to be a Democrat. And as president, Tyler does not actually think Whig policies are good ideas. He's actually much more of a Democrat in his thinking. He's a strong supporter of states' rights and an independent thinker, which means he's not going to do what the party wants him to do. We will be forced to deal with Tyler as president, and he's going to quickly veto several bills sponsored by Whigs in Congress. People who are Whigs are going to try to get bills passed and have their president sign them, which is the point of having a party system to work together. But the Whigs in Congress are going to be turned down. A vote to recharter the Bank of the United States to get the bank back into existence is going to be blocked by Tyler. And this lack of party loyalty outrages Whigs. Most of Tyler's cabinet resigns, and Whig leaders in Congress are going to expel him from the party. That does not mean he's going to not be president. It just means that the party is no longer in favor of Tyler, and he is going to kind of be a president on his own terms. It seems that the Whigs could not agree on their party's goals anyway. Whigs are going to vote uh, as along with the book called sectional ties, which means Northerners are going to vote on Northern issues, Southerners are going to vote on Southern issues, and Westerners are going to vote on Western issues. They are not going to get along, and in a country that needs to be united, a party needs to be united, and this party is not united, and they have no president to back them up. So this division is going to show you why many Whig candidates try to become president in 1844, including Henry Clay, who we've seen try to become president many times, only to suffer the fact that the Democrats are more of a unity party. They're a party that have the same goals no matter where you are. And this is going to be something that's going to win a man named James Polk the presidency. 4 years, and the Whigs were out and barely ever in the first place. Stay tuned to see what happens in the next section. Have a great day, guys.